like to invite Swami Radhananda to start us off with a few words. Would you like to come up here?
One of the things that we know is that we do have a mind and a brain, and we have this ability to do things. But what I'm interested in is when everything is new. When we don't take things as so familiar that they've lost the life essence. When we don't take ourselves as if we're finished, instead of we're just beginning. And this morning, I had two visitors, the twins, and they entered the house and everything was new. Totally, like couches became mountains and pillowcases became blankets for Krishna. It just went on and on, like everything. Then they started feeding Krishna and putting him to bed. And this whole thing about how it was just a house until they entered with their minds and their interests, and how it changed. But every time, every day, we have that opportunity to make everything new. And when we do that, we're learning. And when we're learning, we're teaching. And when we're teaching, we're learning. So we're always learning to teach. And so when we come here, people expect a teacher to be there, but the teacher has to be in you. And so the hidden language, they came in and they had to go into their language and their bodies, their house, their structure, their mind structure, and go beyond. We had meetings before the AGM with the publishing group. We had to go in and make it new. And that's what we're always doing. And sometimes it feels really kind of rocky, but then the liberation of it, it's just worth the effort. And what we're doing is learning the hidden language of life, how we bring it together. And that's our karma yoga. It's always looking, digging for our potential and the best in the people we're with. So when you go out, you might not notice how much light you're carrying, but you're carrying a lot more than what you'll find if you don't do that. If you don't do that inner work. So a lot of people are wanting that. They're waiting until they're 65 to retire. Retire right now into the light. So when the potential goes untouched, what happens? What happens to people? And when it is touched, we've all got something, and we've all had some life experience. And what I see in the ashram is for 45 years, it's been one of the practices is karma yoga. Every course we give now has some time for karma yoga. Every day there's an hour where everyone does karma yoga. It just brings us down to away from the computers, away from the familiar, into what needs to be done. And that needing to be done is real. It takes you into the next thing that you're doing. And the next, and you build strength in your body, you build strength in your mind, and in how you relate. So what we hope for the next year, after it'll be our 45th year of karma yoga, that everyone come and do karma yoga again and again and again, and bring people in and show them We had one young person whose family came and he invited them to do karma yoga so that they would know, be able to relate what was happening here. Otherwise, what else is there to do? It's like you come in and be part, and from whatever age to whatever age. The place holds us all, and we have that opportunity to meet the young and to meet the old and to meet whoever comes, whatever, and do what needs to be done. There can't be anything more exciting, one, than finding out about yourself, and two, having some work. And I often think, what if I didn't have any work to do? I mean, think about it. That'd be pretty sad. So, in some way, it builds that self-esteem. And the other thing, it's really good work when we're doing service. So we want that service also to expand. And what we've been doing in the ashram people will come up and tell you how they've had to do everything. And in doing everything, they now know everything about the ashram. Where before they might just know this, but now they know everything. So, from work coordinating, to teaching, to food, to kitchen, to whatever. You too can know everything.